Hey, Dr. Matt here. So I know, like any good parent, I'm always looking for ways to help my five little girls and potentially a little girl, a little boy that's on the way excel in life and give them that head start so that they can expect that their body, their mind is going to show up for them and they can be confident in what they're doing. And one of the things we've been doing lately, or we created, was something called Head Start Multivitamin, which is for toddlers, for children, for kids, so that we basically could give them, especially the sensitive ones, the greatest opportunity to excel and literally get a head start on all the things that are going to be coming against them as they go on through life. What we're talking about, stressors, talking about environmental issues affecting them. We want their health and their nutrition to not be a crutch for them, right? And the younger the child, the faster their cells are turning over, and the more important it is that they're getting literally the ultimate nutrition. So, what is the ultimate nutrition, would you say? My suggestion, and I think most would agree, that the ultimate nutrition is breastfeeding, is breast milk. This is why we promote so fervently breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is far and away, the most vital nutrition for a baby, and it affects them both psychologically, the act of breastfeeding itself, facial structure, overall physical development, because from the immune system, through the nervous system, it is vital for these babies. That said, I've seen plenty of women, mothers, children over the years where for one reason or another they were not able to either make enough breast milk, or there's adoptions or foster care, or the child for whatever reason just weaned too early before they desired the mother desired for them to wean, or there's allergies, or as the kids grow they're just super picky, and this ends up presenting nutritional gaps for these babies and children. And so that's where Head Start is literally a game changer. Basically can give parents, and if you are a parent yourself, the confidence that you're shoring up these nutritional gaps, and you're making sure that your child's getting just what they need, even if maybe dietarily you're having trouble keeping them eating just fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, meats, nonstop. And there's so many components to this. Eye development, the future eye issues that a child might experience, or even young age, is massively affected by the nutritional status in utero, and in the first couple of years of life. And so one of the things we did do in Head Start was we added some extremely powerful antioxidants, phytoantioxidants, plant antioxidants that affect the eyes, affect the retina, affect the macula, and these names are lutein and zeaxanthin. And not only will these invigorate the eyes, and they can do a lot for decreasing potential eye issues later on, but there's also strong research demonstrating that these phytochemicals can have cognitive benefits, and actually give a child a cognitive advantage and increase their cognitive performance, and help them sustain attention over time. Which, who doesn't want their child be more attentive, right? Head Start also contains the whole litany of fat soluble vitamins like vitamin A, D, E, K, K1 and K2, which are vital, of course, for development of bone structure, for a balanced immune response. And specifically, we put not only vitamin K1, which is a big deal for clotting, and making sure that the blood clots appropriately, but we also put in vitamin K2, which is essential for bone formation, for mineralizing the bones, for taking calcium out of the blood, sticking it where it needs to go, to enable proper bone turnover and metabolism. It also is crucial for blood vessel health, vitamin K2. So not just K1, but K2 is also in Head Start. And not only do the names of these vitamins matter, but actually the types of these vitamins matter as well. For instance, in Head Start, we utilize VitaCholine for our choline. You may have heard of choline before, and its insane benefits for cognition and nervous system development. But this VitaCholine, it's bound in this formula to 100% natural tartaric acid, which often it's not a natural form that the colon is bound to. And this tartaric acid, this natural form, greatly increases the absorption and utilization of choline, which is a huge deal. Because if you get choline or you need to get choline, then the chances of your child's nervous system developing appropriately, as a baby, that there's no other time where a child's brain is developing at any faster speed. And 90% of Americans, 9 out of 10, do not have sufficient choline levels. So that's even for mothers when you're if you are pregnant, thinking about what are your choline levels? What are your sources of choline? Are you getting in your diet? If not, are you getting enough in your prenatal vitamins? And so we want to make sure our children have sufficient levels of choline, and not just we don't want to just be taking it, but we actually want that choline to get where it needs to get to. So the type of choline supplementation is crucial, and that's why we've chosen the well-established VitaCholine in Head Start. And it included, but often missed, in children's multivitamin formulas are the active forms of methylated B vitamins. So Head Start has methylated vitamin B12 and methylated folate, or 5-MTHF, which of course is crucial for neurological development, for cardiovascular development, liver detoxification, making sure that the nervous system is going to function in the awesomeness that it was created to function. These two B vitamins are crucial, and it's paramount that they be in their active form so that the body doesn't have to do a whole bunch of extra work to build the nervous system, because you have to have these nutrients. You have to have the methylated forms of these nutrients like B12 and folate to myelinate, to create the covering over nerve tissue. All right, so Head Start, it doesn't just have low sugar or hardly any sugar. There's zero sugar in Head Start. There's no sweeteners. There's no added flavorings. There's no extra ingredients, which you can see on the label. There's other ingredients equals none. So even the touchiest of children can take it and not react to it and have issues or allergies, that kind of thing. There's no gluten, there's no dairy, there's no soy. Like I said, there's no flavoring agents. We want to make so that there's no excuses for giving every child the very best opportunity to be able to supplement with a multivitamin and thrive, and meet their full genetic potential. And we think that Head Start is a huge part of that, and creates great opportunity for babies and children and toddlers to really experience massive nutrition with great simplicity, without any of the other stuff covering up or getting in the way, like is found in so many other multis. All right, I'm Dr. Matt. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, concerns, please put them below. Feel free to share this with any mothers, children that might blossom by having the optimal nutrition and being fully just infused with life, because their body's getting what it needs to thrive.